Welcome once again to Biography. In the past, we have delved deeply into the lives of numerous historical figures. Tonight, we investigate the life of one of history's greats, Ryan P. Neumann. Who is this man, you may ask? While you may not know his face or even his name, you undoubtedly are aware of his accomplishments, his encouraging acts of philanthropy, and his numerous contributions to the landscape of human knowledge. In 1620, Ryan arrived at Plymouth Rock on the Mayflower. Eventually, Ryan turned to music. At the tender age of 4, he taught himself how to play the trombone. He quickly became a child prodigy and still plays to this day. Ryan used his musical knowledge to invent the system of musical transcription. Eager to continue his musical training, Ryan sought out Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, where he helped Mozart to compose his first famous melody. Later, Ryan met with Leonard Bernstein to help him compose the 20th century great musical West Side Story. Then, Ryan began traveling with such musical greats as Stevie Wonder, the Dave Matthews Band, and Ludwig van Beethoven. Eventually, Ryan wanted to learn how to build. He contacted legendary artisan, craftsman, and statesman Paul Revere to begin his apprenticeship. During this time, Ryan and Mr. Revere went on to design, plan, and construct such amazing structures as the Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, and the Mir Space Station. Hungry for more, Ryan was anxious to explore the world of culinary arts. He contacted a local public broadcasting station and told them of a friend of his who needed a job. That friend was a renowned chef and teacher, Julia Child. After getting to know the executives in public broadcasting, he drew on his knowledge of building and woodworking to become the host of the New Yankee Workshop. With all his building experience, Ryan decided to help design a piece of software that would help others to share that same joy. Getting together with his good friend Bill Gates, Ryan co-invented the now famous software AutoCAD, used by millions for rendering, designing, and drawing programs that... Wait, stop. None of this is right. All I wanted to do was make a little commercial to show you more about me, but this is just, it's getting completely out of hand. I didn't do any of those things. I never met any of those people, and I certainly did not come to America on the Mayflower. So let me show you the real Ryan Neumann. So, okay, here's a little town on the south side of Chicago called Evergreen Park. I was born there in 1975. Oh, okay, here's me with my trombone. I learned how to play trombone when I was in 4th grade. I did not teach myself. I studied with many different teachers. In fact, here's my degree that I earned in music from the University of Illinois. Speaking of music, here is a piece of music that I arranged for my brass quintet. I did not invent the idea of written music, but I do enjoy arranging it, so here's one of them. And while it may be true that I have never traveled with or met Stevie Wonder or Dave Matthews, here's a picture of me with the Rock River Jazz Band. Oh, and here's one of me with the Sterling Municipal Band and my brass quintet, the Sterling Brass. Oh, that's me, second from the left. Yeah, and I've never been an apprentice to anyone, much less Paul Revere. I mean, he died like 157 years before I was born. All the things I've ever learned how to do have just been simply because I wanted to learn how to do them. You could say a lot of my skills were self-taught. Okay, take for instance this playhouse. I built this playhouse back in 2006. I'd never built a structure in my whole life, but I wanted to figure out how to do it. So I did, and I built it, and now my kids have a really cool place to play. Okay, how about this deck? Same thing. I didn't know how to build a deck, but I figured it out. I talked to some experts, I read some books, did some research, and all by myself, I built a deck. Same thing with this cabinet. We needed a cabinet for our front hallway, so I read some magazines, bought a couple of books, bought a couple of tools, and this is the cabinet that I built after figuring out how to build cabinets. So, obviously, I never hosted the New Yankee Workshop, nor did I ever give Julia Child her big break. I think maybe I bought one of her books at a garage sale once. And here is the result of that cookbook I bought at a garage sale. I never made a cheesecake in my whole life until someone said, "Hey, we're having a get-together. Can you bring a cheesecake?" So I taught myself how to cook. Sadly enough, I did not invent AutoCAD, but take a look at this. I took what was essentially an entry-level computer drawing program, downloaded it for free off the internet, and discovered a way to use it to show kitchen plans to prospective clients. No, that isn't the kitchen for my house. So that is the real truth about Ryan Neumann. So why would the Sterling Rock Falls Clinic want to hire someone like me? Well, I think there are lots of reasons, but we're running a little short on time. So here are the top 5. Well, as you can see, I must enjoy arriving to work early because I have a strong work ethic. Wow, that blueprint, that looks pretty challenging. Well, luckily, I happen to enjoy challenging projects. I enjoy being part of a team. No, not part of the A team, just part of a regular, just a regular team of people. Yeah, there, that's better. Boy, look at all those choices. How do you put those kinds of things in order? Oh, wait, there it is. That's because I know how to prioritize. What is with all of these nonsensical distractions? Well, luckily, I'm able to ignore them because I have a professional attitude. So, as you can see, this is why I feel that the Sterling Rock Falls Clinic would benefit from my skills, my strengths, and my experiences. Becoming your marketing coordinator would not only benefit the clinic, but I feel would further benefit the Sauk Valley, the Midwest, and perhaps even the greater good of humanity. Thank you for your time and for your consideration. I wish you good line.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you and good night.